Hey VC, it's Steve again, and this is my response to Two Turtles 100 subs contest. First off, congratulations on 100 subs there, Tutor. I dig the channel. For those of you who haven't checked him out, he shows some music. He also shows some a lot of equipment videos where he talks about different accessories he's run across, gives reviews of the equipment that he picks up. So it's a little bit of a mixed bag, but still some great videos and some great information. So I recommend that you definitely subscribe. I'll put a link down below in my comments. But he had two questions. The first question is, what's an album that you would like to see released in a deluxe package or a deluxe version? Maybe a box set for that particular album. And then also a band where you would like to see their entire discography released as a box set. This one took a lot of thinking. There's so many bands. You know, one of them that popped into my mind right away was White Zombie, who had a bunch of EPs, and maybe it would be cool to see, you know, their first album released on vinyl with all of those EPs, but their first album wasn't really that good. And I'm referring to Make Them Die Slowly, not Les Exorcisto. But so you know, and that's just an example. There were a whole bunch that popped into my mind, though. But what I landed on was I would like to see the first album from this band. It's hard to find on vinyl as it is. Facelift, of course. I would like to see a deluxe package, a deluxe set on vinyl released of that. Number one, to get a copy of that on vinyl would be awesome. But they also released a couple of EPs before that are near impossible to find, and I think that having those on maybe a second album or as having those EPs added in as represses of the original EPs would be cool. There's also a lot of unreleased material that was released in subsequent box sets, you know, like Greatest Hits box sets on CD. That stuff was never pressed on vinyl, so to have a lot of those outtakes, alternate versions, stuff like that with that first album in a box set, I think would be really cool. So for me, it would definitely be Alice in Chains, Facelift. A huge Alice in Chains fan. I've talked about them multiple times throughout the last year on multiple videos, so that would be my choice for that. The choice for the full discography, I didn't want to choose a band whose stuff is already out there. This particular band, a couple of their albums were released on vinyl, a couple weren't, so I thought this would be a great choice. And a couple have been repressed, but like I said, a few have never been released on vinyl, so that would be the band Tool. I would like to see a box set that starts with their EP. I'm sorry, their demo, which there are copies of the tape floating around, and it was later pressed to CD, but I don't believe that was ever pressed to vinyl. I could be wrong on that, but I would like to see from that EP all the way through 10,000 Days. 10,000 Days was never pressed on vinyl. You can get bootlegs from Europe, but it was never actually mastered for vinyl, so those were just rips of the CD. And then Anima is impossible to find. If you do find it, it's $250, $300. So I would like to have a nice official remastered pressing of Anima. So that would be one entire discography that I would love. And that's another band who's never really released any outtakes or alternate versions or any of that stuff. So to have something like that in there, I think would be a cool incentive as well. But I don't think that's ever going to happen. Tool's not really a band that's real big on revisiting the past. You know, I've read a lot of interviews with Maynard and with Chamberlain and you know, the other guys in the band. And I just don't see that happening. But I think that would be something really cool for the diehard fans out there. So that's my two answers: Alice in Chains, Tool. Again, everybody subscribe to Tutor's channel, and again, keep the videos coming. I really enjoy them. And take care, Tutor. Take care, VC.